Everything you've been hearing on the internet about manifestation is wrong. And in this video, I am going to share with you exactly why. So when I scroll on TikTok, I see a lot of things about say this affirmation or do this method or during this moon cycle is the best time to manifest. And the truth about manifestation is that we all have our own unique style of learning and our unique style of taking action to work in harmony with the universal laws of nature. So if you've been feeling like maybe these methods aren't working for you, you're not alone. I fortunately learned about manifestation and the law of attraction when it wasn't such a popular topic. So I actually learned through ancient teachings and mentors of people who have experienced it in a more traditional way and a more science-backed way rather than, let me give this method that I saw on TikTok a try and maybe it has been working out for you. And that is amazing. I always encourage my clients, my students to do whatever works best for them. But ultimately, in this video, I am going to teach you exactly what manifestation is, what is the best method to go about it, and some secret strategies that I use in my personal life to speed up my manifestations every single time. So whether you're a beginner, whether you're stuck in your manifestation journey, or whether you're super experienced and you're just looking for some new tactics or some new methods or strategies to try out, this video is for you. And the reason that I know that this works is because I've used it myself in my life to manifest an abundance of things. Hitting 100K in my online business, selling online courses, manifesting my soulmate, manifesting my dream body, manifesting a Range Rover, literally so many different things. And if you're new here, my name is Julia. I'm a manifestation expert, a mindset mentor, and a spiritual six-figure plus entrepreneur. So thank you so much for being here. And before we get into the video, make sure you sign up for my free masterclass where I'm teaching you all about how to manifest your dream life in 3 simple steps. So make sure you click that link below, sign up for the free masterclass, and people literally come to me and say, Julia, why don't you charge for this masterclass? And the truth is, I want you to get all of this knowledge and this value for free so you can begin creating your dream life starting today. What is manifestation? Well, manifestation is backed by the law of attraction. So the law of attraction says, and by the way, this is exactly how I learned it. So I'm always going to teach what has worked for me and my best style of learning and my references based on the way that they stick in my mind in hopes that it will stick in your mind too. And you'll learn something and you'll gain value from this, because the truth is that everybody has different ways of learning, different ways of doing things, different ways of running a business. And I really emphasize to always do what works best for you. But maybe your learning style is like me. And that's why you're watching this video and you're going to take away the best bits and pieces that work for you and leave what doesn't. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. So what does that mean? Think of this as 2 cell phones, right? So I have my phone and you have your phone. If I wanted to call you, I would type in your number and then your phone would ring, right? Because we are connected by a frequency. So think of that like your manifestations. So your mind is one phone and your manifestation is the other phone. So how can you connect your mind to the manifestation? Well, you have to be on the same frequency. And in this video, I'm going to really focus on how to get on that frequency, how to get on that wavelength. Because when you see a video on TikTok, right, say this affirmation and all your manifestations will come true, or whatever you want will come true. It's because that person is tuning in to the frequency. And the affirmation that they're saying is a vehicle for them to tune into the frequency. So that's why those things work so well, Because one, if you see somebody else doing it and you see it works for them, you believe it, right? You believe that, well, if somebody else can do it, I could probably do it too. So you have an unwavering belief in yourself. Then you see proof, right? You see proof that manifestations are coming true for others using this affirmation. So you know it must work for you. And the times that maybe it doesn't work is probably because there's some blockage. And this is what I see with my clients the most, is that the blocks is what's holding them back. It's not that the affirmation's wrong. It's not that manifestation doesn't work. It's that they have their own limiting beliefs and their own blocks. And this is exactly what I'm going to go through in the free masterclass as well, is how to eliminate these blocks, because the truth is that the law of attraction is always in action. So there are 12 universal laws, and the law of attraction states like attracts like. So if you're thinking about things but they're not coming true, what is blocking that? So the law of attraction is a natural process, just as a tree is going to grow. Like that's a natural process, right? No matter what, if you plant a tree, the tree is going to grow. We don't understand, right? It just happens. So that's how the law of attraction and manifestation should be working in your life. So if it's not, what's the problem? Well, that really gets me into step 2 and what's really holding you back from your dream life. It's your own limiting beliefs. It's your subconscious programming. It's past trauma. It's past experiences that are holding you back. So I remember when I first learned about limiting beliefs, I said to myself, what are things people have said to me in the past that are really keeping me stuck? And I thought about a few different things. So the first thing that I thought of is you have to work a safe job that's going to give you a paycheck every single week. So I found myself working this job on Wall Street and I was not happy. Honestly, I loved the people I worked with. I loved the culture, but I just didn't like the work I was doing. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. And I realized that I was working this job to prove to people that, one, not only do I have a steady job, I'm going to get a paycheck, but I have this amazing job on pen and paper. I was a licensed financial advisor. I took my Series 7, my Series 66. I took all these exams. I was licensed to sell life insurance. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? This is not me. And I read this one book called Untamed, and I'll link it in the description, but it really made me realize, and this one quote has stuck with me ever since, is who were you before the world told you who to be? So this is how you tap into yourself and you remove your limiting beliefs, you remove your blocks, is think about who you are deep down inside. Who are you? And I asked myself, like, who are you, Julia? What are you doing with your life? This is not who you are. The relationships I had in my life were not reflecting who I truly am and my power as a creator of my own reality. My job had nothing to do with any of my interests and my passions. Maybe a little bit because I loved learning about money and personal finance and learning, and I was so passionate about building a wealthy lifestyle for myself in regards to money, career, relationships, everything. So it was a little bit aligned, but the work I was doing, and my one breaking point was when I realized that if I brought in $1 million for my company, I would earn $6,000. Right? And I could break down the math for you, but that was my turning point where I said, if I know that I could bring in $1 million of business to a company, why don't I just do that for myself and earn that $1 million in revenue for my own business? And that was my turning point, and all these pieces just started coming together. And that's when I really realized that we constantly have a story playing in our minds that's dictating our life. So my old story used to be work a corporate job, get an amazing resume, graduate from an awesome college with an awesome degree. And honestly, I don't really regret anything because I think each experience in our life shows up as a learning lesson or shows up in our life for a reason. But what I have learned from this experience is that a lot of what I was doing in my life in the past was based on limiting beliefs that I had. So the first step is acknowledging your limiting beliefs and asking yourself, what is the story that I'm living? Because the truth is, if I still had those limiting beliefs, I would never be where I am today. A 6-figure plus online business owner, a digital creator, a social media guru, a full-blown entrepreneur running my own business with my own products and services, if I still had this belief that I had to work a corporate job, because I would have never had the confidence to leave that job. And I think that when you hear these stories, it's very easy for you to compare yourself to the end result. But just remember, it took a lot for me to get here. I was so conditioned in this corporate scarcity mindset, and it's honestly still taking some rewiring. Just until recently, maybe a few months ago, I was still sitting at my desk working on my own business from 9 to 5. I still have that instilled and ingrained in me. So what I've learned from this whole experience is that your life is playing out the way that it is because of your limiting beliefs, because of the story you're telling yourself. So it's time for you to start rewiring your story, and then you can actually practice sustainable manifestation, which leads me into what is manifestation and how do you make it a lifestyle rather than a one-off practice where maybe you're like, oh my God, how did that happen? How did I do that? Now, how do I repeat that? How to make manifestation a repeatable, consistent process that you can use forever. Because the thing is, when a lot of people are on social media sharing about, I manifested this, I manifested that, they probably don't know how to repeat that process and do it again. So, how can you make manifestation a lifestyle? Well, now, you know that manifestation is backed by the law of attraction. You know that you have to get on the frequency of the thing that you desire. You know that the first step of getting on that frequency is rewiring your limiting beliefs and rewiring your mindset to be in harmony with that desire, to feel worthy that you're ready for that desire. So, manifestation is you consciously creating your reality. So you deciding, this is who I am, this is what I want, and then you go after it, taking inspired and aligned action every single day to work in harmony to manifest it into fruition. Remember what I said about a tree growing? Well, the tree is going to grow no matter what. But since you are a human with intellect, right? You have a brain, you have a subconscious, you have a conscious mind. You have to remove what's standing in the way of you and that natural process. And you have to tune into the energy of the thing that you so deeply desire. Now, if you want to learn more about tuning into the energy, you want to learn more about getting on the frequency, getting on the wavelength, make sure you sign up for my free masterclass, and you can find the link in the description, where I'm going to teach you 3 simple steps on how to manifest your dream life starting today. 3 exact steps that you can take away and start manifesting on autopilot. Because the truth is, when I first started out with my journey, a lot of what I was doing, I didn't understand. It was just happening for me. And I said, what about if I can deep dive into my process and teach other people a process that works for them, that is repeatable, and a process that they can apply to their specific situation. And that's what gets me here today, is that there's no best method. The best method is the method that works for you in your life and your specific situation. And the way that you learn that is by learning the science behind manifestation, understanding how manifestation works, and doing some trial and error to see what works best for you. So me, specifically in my life, when I first started, I did a lot of journaling, a lot of affirmations, a lot of inner child healing, vision boards. But now that I'm in a place where it's not that I want to manifest a specific thing and then go back to my old limited story and my old limiting beliefs, I want to make this a lifestyle. So I really preach sustainable manifestation action-focused manifestation and really leaning into your intuition, because you can take all the action in the world, but you have to be coming from a place of abundance, a place of gratitude, and a place of trust, not just in the universe, but trust in yourself. So the best and some of my secret sauces is literally having an abundance mindset. And if you're interested in learning more about the abundance mindset, leave me a comment below and write abundance. It'll also show me that you actually watched this video all the way through. And if you did watch this video all the way through, you are more likely than the others to actually have your manifestations to come into fruition, because you understand that it's not just a quick fix. It's not just an overnight method. And yes, you can have luck. You can have success. And honestly, I don't really believe in luck, but you can have success. But the truth is, how are you going to repeat that and do it again? And that's what I really teach you, is a true repeatable process that you can use for any situation in your life. And at the end of the day, it's one streamlined process that I use every single time that works for me. And if you want to learn more about that, make sure you sign up for the free masterclass, and I will teach you everything you need to know about manifestation and how to create your dream life starting today. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for new weekly videos every Wednesday. And at this point in time of this recording, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. That really means the world to me, and I am so grateful to have you here. And I'll also leave my socials below. Let me know if you like this video and leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. I love you, beautiful angels, and I hope you have the most amazing day.